Hi, welcome to Ask Me Identity, which I am Italy Challenge 1. This challenge was brought to us by Ravi Chetri, and his requirement was custom self-service. So in this challenge, we will discuss about custom self-service, how do we build it, the use cases behind custom self-service. We'll also discuss on the high-level design of a custom self-service and how we can implement that using Okta. We'll explore some of the example APIs which Okta provides to create this portal. And lastly, we'll conclude with few words and acknowledge and discuss on the next step. So self-service in identity access management includes operation which user performs themselves, such as a password change, a forgotten password, account unlock, change of MFA factor, attribute update, display picture update, etc. Now, this helps in an IAM solution to scale as it does not require the users to contact a support team to make these changes. Those changes can be done by themselves, which provide resiliency to the IAM platform. It reduces, as we discussed, administrative overhead as users can do these actions themselves instead of waiting for a support to take an action on their request. Now, in modern IAM solutions, Okta, Pinkford, OneLogin, and other IAM providers provides an inbuilt SSPR solution. However, it does not fit all of their requirements, and hence there is always a need of custom SSPR or custom self-service portals. And branding is another requirement where organizations are looking to create a custom self-service solutions so that they can showcase their own brands instead of using one provided from these cloud solutions. Also, they would also like to introduce some intermediary steps in between, right? Like a pre-authentication step or post-authentication steps or verification methods other than what these platform has to offer, and hence the custom SSPR solution is very much in demand in the organizations. So as a high-level design, we have the components like user, SSPR portal itself, an IAM directory, it can be Okta, Ping, any other provider, and an approver. So if we take a change password as an example, then user goes to SSPR portal and selects a change password as an option. SSPR portal then initiates a password change request with the IAM solution and generates a transaction ID. Now, after the transaction ID has been generated, SSPR portal does a verification of the user using one of the allowed verification method. It can be SMS, it can be a push notification, or any other factor like email. Once the verification is successful, the user provides its current password and new password. And now using this new password and validating the current password from the user's profile, the SSPR portal makes an API call to the IAM solution with the transaction ID to update this password on the account. This password is now checked against the password policy, which is configured within the IAM solution. And if the password complies with the password policy, a success or a failure is returned to the SSPR portal and subsequently shown to the user. Now, change password is basically done when a user can log into the system with existing password and then request to change the password. The other SSPR option can be a forgotten password where user does not remember the current password. So in that case, user initiates a password reset. And similarly, a transaction ID is generated from the IAM directory and verification of the user is done. And after the user is verified, a new password is collected from the user, and this password is sent to the IAM directory for policy evaluation. Once this complies with the policy, a success or failure is subsequently returned to the user. In an account unlock, where user has tried multiple attempts to log into the account with bad password and has locked the account, user can also initiate an account unlock from the SSPR portal, where a request will be submitted to the IAM directory for an account unlock, and after the user verification, the account will be unlocked. And if user want to update any attribute, which may require an approval process, especially for sensitive attributes like a legal first name or legal last name. So when a user triggers an attribute update from this SPR portal, it may go to an approver for approval process, like an HR. And once it has been verified against documents which user can provide to support the requirement change. Then the API is made a call to the IAM directory and account attribute is updated and success or failure is indicated. So this is a high level approach of designing any custom self-service solution. Now, Okta specifically provides API for credential management, lifecycle management, and user profile management. Credential management includes reset password, change password, set temporary password, or force update password as an administrator. Profile management includes update partial profile or the full profile, and lifecycle management includes to activate a user, deactivate a user, suspend or delete a user. Now, using APIs which are available from Okta, we can build this service solution. So this is one of the example APIs we are using here to change the user's password when user currently knows the password. So we will make a post request to the Okta's authentication endpoint and will provide the username and the current password of the user and request for a state token. Once we have received the state token, we will then make a call to the change password endpoint of user Okta endpoint, and then we will provide the state token, a old password, and a new password. Now, using this old password and new password verification, Okta would be able to set this new password on the account if it complies with the password policy. Similarly, you would be able to create other operations which we indicated in the high-level design. So self-service options reduces friction as user can independently take actions and control of their account. They do not need to wait for long hours with support for changes like this on the account. Organizations which has implemented SSPR can reduce their cost by 70%, and they can also improve the user experience by 50%, as what we have seen in the organizations which has already implemented this kind of solutions. There are solutions which are available readily from different providers only for this SPR, or you can build your own using the APIs as we discussed today. We would like to thank again Ravi Chetri for this week one challenge. So we are bringing this initiative to ask questions on a weekly basis and provide us with your requirement to solve, which may be easy or complex, that and we will take care of it to bring out a solution for it. So we will be taking questions from Tuesday to Friday, and on the next week, Tuesday, the solutions will be out on our YouTube and LinkedIn profiles. Please also join our Discord channel where we will be reviewing these use cases. Now, this program helps us solve any complex problems today developers are facing in their IAM career. It will give them implementation ideas, style, and opportunity to learn and grow. And Askmeidentity has been providing trainings on all IAM platforms to create a better IAM developers globally. So please join us in this initiative. There are a few also upcoming events which you can also participate in. So we have an Okta Masterclass held on 29th of June 2024 from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. IST. We are also having a masterclass for 5 days to learn and complete Okta, and that is held from 16th of July to 20th of July, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. IST, 2 hours per day for 5 days. There are other ways to learn, so you can follow us on our Instagram by visiting Askmeidentity, YouTube on Askmeidentity, and visit learn.askmeidentity.com to learn more about our courses. Thank you.